Hey guys, it is Scott the Steamroller Steehn with winnersandwhiners.com. It is Saturday, the 29th of October, and this is your play of the day. Before we get rolling, of course, as always, if you would be so kind, take a minute, smash that like button, give us the thumbs up. As always, we appreciate the effort, and of course, we want to know what you're playing. Put those plays in the comment section, whatever we got cooked up for today. Got a little NBA, got a little college football, got a little baseball, a little World Series, whatever you got going on. Put those plays in there. You got an angle, you get them right, you make a profit, we'll give you the shout out. You get enough of them right, and you could be the capper of the day. And if you want to compete for capper of the week, like the great cappers that we had there yesterday, the Capitan, Brian Gillihan, as well as Montana Clayton. Both of those guys shot videos this week with me. And if you want to be the next one to shoot a video, all you got to do is be capper of the week. So put that best bet in there, whatever your favorite play of the day is. Put it in there, put a BB beside it, and we'll get you in the running. You can play anything you want to, player props, sides, totals, whatevs. You can play parlays. We do cap the payoff at 200, plus 200, just to, keep everything fair for everybody. But other than that, let her rip. All right, so without further ado, let's take a look. See how we did yesterday. We had FIU plus 6.5. Didn't need them as they took it to overtime. And I got to tell you, it would have worked out great for me when La Tech was up by 3. They threw the fade in the end zone, and it went, FIU went right through the defender's arms. I could have used an interception there. We cover our 6.5, and I would have hit my under 57, which by the time the game was over was just a distant memory. We did hit East Carolina plus 3.5 on the premium side, and that was it, as we had a horrific day. I guess you're not supposed to say that. We had a challenging day. We'll be better tomorrow. And there's a good chance we will be. We had a great week, but 1-4 on the premium side. Excuse me, 1-end fever, guys. 1-end fever on the premium side. We had the Phillies Astros. Under 6.5 is our best bet, and that just did not go from the beginning. From the beginning it was fine. There was a nerfy, but after that, the wheels pretty much fell off of their bet. As first they beat up NOLA, and then the Phillies turned around and beat up Verlander. So we'll see you on that one. So there you go. Looking to get my plays for today. It's always a great advertisement when you go 1-5 on the premium. It's like, hey, get yourself signed up. But you know what? We've had a really good week. I think that's the first best bet we've lost for the week. So you know what? I do have them available if you would like to get my best bet. 50% off TLV4RSS50 does come with a guarantee. You don't win, you don't pay. And if you want to get longer packages, that you can use that discount code for those as well. And of course, we are sponsored by No House Advantage Fantasy Sports Redefined. You can bet on player over-unders for a shot to win 20 times your bet. 21 times your bet. 20, who needs that? 21 times your bet if you play against the house, or you want to play pick'em contest against other players for cash prizes, you can do that as well. Visit nohouseadvantage.com. Use the promo code W&W, all one word, WANDW, for a first-time deposit bonus of up to $50, or download the app. So there you go. And let's take a look and see what we've got cooked up for today, shall we? Take a look at the Big 12 with my favorite team, K-State, at home, entertaining Oklahoma State. Guys, for the second week in a row, I'm going to fade the Cats. It worked out well for us last week. We'll see how it works out this week as they go up against Oklahoma State at plus 103. I think this game may be similar in a lot of ways to that TCU game last week for the Wildcats. They held the Frogs in check for the first half. They faced the number 6 scoring offense in the Frogs this week. They get number 7. Congratulations. Cowboys, they like to go fast. They're not Texas Tech, who goes faster than anybody pretty much in the history of college football. But they are number 2, and they wear defenses down. As many of those teams that go fast, they help wear defenses down by not letting you get those defensive substitutions in. Wildcats defense, they may have their moments, but this Oklahoma State offense can run a little bit as well as pass the football. And they've got a pretty fine running quarterback of their own in Spencer Sanders. He's rushed for 352 yards this season, 8 touchdowns. Speaking of running quarterbacks, of course, Adrian Martinez had to check out early last week as he injured something during the week and then tried one series and pretty much couldn't go. He hasn't practiced all week. He's still officially questionable, but if I had to guess, I don't think he goes. I just don't. Will Howard is next in line, and Will Howard looked a lot like Bailey Zappi did in the New England game. He looked good for 2 series and then absolutely fell off the cliff, and you remembered why. He has been a career backup as a senior in Manhattan. This is a good Cats defense, but here's the deal. They haven't been nearly as good in conference play. They've allowed 28 or better to everybody except the anemic Iowa State offense. I think 31 is the floor for Oklahoma State in this one. And I just don't think the Wildcats, especially if Martinez sits and they can key on Deuce Vaughn in that running game, if he sits or isn't 100%, I just don't think they can win a shootout with this team. I think Oklahoma State has too much for them. It pains me to say it, but give me the Oklahoma State Cowboys on the money line at plus 103. And at the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, you guys know how I did yesterday. Let's check in on y'all, shall we? Steve Godon goes 2-0 plus 250. T-Train going 1-0 plus 500. He had Vegas on the puck line. Betstradamus goes 2-1 plus 140. Todd Locke doing it old school, 4-0 plus 400. The doctor is in the black, 3-2 plus 118 for Doc Brown. But your capper of the day, eking out a narrow victory, picking up them nickels wherever you can. And today it made a difference, everybody. It's Brandon Zerfus going 1-0 plus 525. Had the Orlando Magic. It just didn't go where I thought it was. Anywho, he had the Magic plus 105. That makes it 1-0 plus 525. Congratulations, Brandon Zerfus. You, my friend, are the capper of the day. Well done to you, and well done to the rest of you guys that managed to turn a profit on a pretty good Friday for college football for us, but everything else, there were some challenges out there. Excuse me. As far as the Capper of the Week contest goes, it's tightening up a little bit. As Archie Bell and the Drills used to say, we're going to do the tighten up right here. By the way, they're from Houston, Texas. Bronco Devil. Speaking of obscure musical knowledge, there's your leader right there, plus 375. I'm going to give a plug for Bronco Devil, by the way. He said check out his Halloween playlist, and it is on YouTube, and there's some good stuff. There's some mainstream stuff that you'd expect, and it's some really obscure stuff that I'm really digging. So it's on YouTube. It's Bronco Devil's Halloween playlist. I think that's how it came up for me. So check that out. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to plug other stuff, but what are you going to do? Definitely check that out. So Bronco Devil 375. T-Train 304. We've got a 2-way tie for third place at 300 between Scott Monroe and Daniel Angelero. So it's anybody's game heading into the weekend. No runaways. It's a tight field. It could be anybody joining me next Thursday. So good luck to you guys on all of your plays. Thanks for joining us as always. You know, I'll be back tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. Doing my best, combing those records, doing our thing, trying to come up with that one play that gives us the best chance to head back to the window. You guys take care. We'll see you then.